probably going to be over by 6. But here's the deal. It's still opening week, right? For MLB The Show 20. Yes, I know that these guys didn't play the whole season. But here's the deal. You saw me record a few times, and yes, it was hit and miss. And I want to apologize for that right here, right now, that they was hit and miss. But here is what I'm going to say to everybody right now. As you see in the title, I'm still going to do franchise mode, but you're not going to see every game. What you're seeing is uh, I'm going to bring back the old stadiums on some of these games. So, for be an example, Yankee Stadium is on the show. So, with that being said, I'll probably play maybe some games at the old Yankee Stadium. Forbes Field is on here. Griffin Stadium is on here. Polo Grounds is on here. So, with that being said, you will see a lot of old stadiums, and it will be hit and miss at what games you see. Now, if I put this in a playlist, I might do this. You might see me running up the score a lot. Don't mind the running up the score because I don't play the show as much. I'm back and forth on a lot of games. So, like I said, if you see these, be on the lookout because it's probably going to be really entertaining because I'm bringing back these stadiums that have been either now demolished or imploded. Um, so that's the reason why I am playing at Forbes Field against the Rays for the first game of this 3 game set. We'll be back at Tampa, which I will not record that game. And that will be a game that will be back at Tampa. And then the final series of the game will be, I believe it will be Garrett Cole and Blake Snell. So you'll see that game at Old Miami. And yes, I know the Miami Marlins played there, but I may be right here that I think Tampa Bay also played there a few times. Not quite sure, but it's in Florida, so it's close to where the Yankees actually do their spring training. So with that being said, I'm actually going to go down to the old Miami Stadium and play Tampa for the final game against Tampa Bay for the final game of that. So be on the lookout for these old stadium tours against teams that had either old stadiums, or I might have the Yankees play at some of these old stadiums, or if I'm on the road, I might have the road team play on these old stadiums. But like I said, for now, be on the lookout for it. But right now, it's game 4 against the Rays. The Yankees are on the road again. But like I said, be on the lookout for some of these old school, old stadiums that are no longer. So with that being said, be on the lookout for them. I hope that you enjoy these because, like I said, these are old school stadiums that a lot of people played at, and it's kind of cool to do this because it's history in the making with these old baseball stadiums. So with that being said, be on the lookout for it. If I make a playlist, it will be an MLB The Show 20 playlist, and it will most likely be um, probably a Yankee playlist. If you saw the one last night that I recorded with the roster, that was me playing MLB The Show 20 from my MLB The Show franchise on MLB 19. So with that being said, I'll probably mix it up. And of course, on MLB 19, you saw me, you saw my cousin, you saw a guy named Calvin Snyder. So with that being said, you know, growing up, I was always a Yankees fan, so you're never going to see me not ever put myself on one of these games. So with that being said, and I did get asked and I play on a lower difficulty on Madden. Now, Madden's a different story, and I'll get to that when I get to Madden sometimes. So with that being said, I don't mess with the sliders on the show. All I do is I mess with the attributes with the other team's pitchers to get myself be ahead because like I said, I don't really play baseball as much. And yes, I am a baseball fan, but I really don't play baseball as much. So with that being said, you might get bored and see, all right, he's blowing out this team, he's blowing out that team, so whatever. But you might see some close nail biters too. So like I said, be on the lookout probably for both show games. And like I said, I got a hockey Buffalo Sabres thing going. The Bills franchise is still going. And for my racing fans, I will be starting to record back up a series for myself and a series for my cousin, but it will be my gamer tag pretending to be my cousin and myself on the new racing game that Tony has. And you will also see me bring back, you'll also see the series that I have with Denny Hamlin and so forth. I just got a lot of figure out how to do this in so little time. So with that being said, enjoy this game at Forbes Field. I'm done talking. I will see you next time, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.
Urshela. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Labor Torres. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
On the line, that's a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Boy.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch. Line drive to left. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Manuel Margot.
And the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz.
Yandy. Diaz.
And now pitch on the way.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty, one man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is on his horse, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Into the box now, Randy Arozarena, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Granite. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 8.
Ready now, Brandon Lau. He comes in right on the heels of driving in 5 runs in yesterday's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One left for Tampa. They're down 2-0. Into the box now, Tim Tebow. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Batting 8, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez. A bouncer to the left side, and that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
Zach Granite the next to bat. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Line drive to center field. And that's going to get down out there. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits. Digging in now, Willie Adames, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Now in the box, Austin Meadows. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Kevin Smith will be next. 0-1 the count. Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Torres.
The designated hitter, Labor Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to short. Adames picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch. This is line to left. O'Grady is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Standing in, Brian O'Grady, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Ground ball foul down the left side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to left center field. Stanton looking up. Gone!
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked him out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Third baseman number 2.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yandy Diaz. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Meadows moving back. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
So now to the plate, Tim Tebow. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Hit hard to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, Devo. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Urshela.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Sanchez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with it.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Brendan McKay answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Bottom of the inning now. And standing in the outfielder, Randy Arozarena.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Popped him up. Sanchez is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Strike two. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Willie Adames. As he rips it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
At the plate, Luke Voit. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron.
As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Tim Tebow. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Jalen Beeks gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he grounds one briskly to short. One there on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 9, the Rays 1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Stepping in now, Kevin Smith.
He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
So coming to the plate, Brian O'Grady. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Manuel Margot. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 9-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and in to hit next it'll be Zach Granite.
Zach Granite.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
In now, Gio Urshela. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Meadows has it, and there's one away. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul. And right into the shift, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a hard liner. Foul.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Adames brings it in.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 11, the Rays 2. Striding into the box, Yandy Diaz. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Randy Arozarena. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. So digging in now, Brendan Lau. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Rays. That won't help much. It's 11-2. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One gone here in the Yankees 7th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Tebow.
At the plate now, Tim Tebow.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames. He was a ground out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move in.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. At the plate, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Granite. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Kevin Smith. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knob.
Brian O'Grady comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Smith stands at first with 1 out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So now to the plate, Ji-Man Choi as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 11-3. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Zach Granite has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. The 4th they've hit into. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Number 2, Yandy.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding in, Randy Arozarena. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. High and deep to right center. Judge is going back, but he can't Get it as it's off the wall. Margot is on his way home. He'll score easily as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late. And
they'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Stepping up now, Willie Adames. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
High in the air out to center field. Granite waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Ready for another shot now. Austin Meadows. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a liner. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Now at the plate, Kevin Smith. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Popped him up. Urshela has a play. 1 away. Stepping in, Brian O'Grady. He went down on strikes last time up. Pitch on the way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Urshela is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. In now, Manuel Margot. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jay Happ earns his first win of the season. Ryan Yarbrough struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
final line score tonight,